Well, 52,000 of you today have said yes to our Today Special from Copper Life. And as you're seeing in your video, you know now more than ever, it is an absolute necessity to have a face covering in every aspect of life, whether that's at work, at the grocery store, at school, for our kids. Maybe it's out in retail when you're just shopping and walking around town. You need a good face covering to protect yourself and others. But the problem is, many times those face coverings, they are hot. They slip down, maybe they irritate your ears, lots of reasons to complain about them, right? Well, we're gonna take all of those issues and we're gonna fix them for you today with our Today Special from Copper Life by Tommy Copper. These are masks that, let me tell you, they are super, super breathable. They're lightweight, they're comfortable, they're moisture wicking. You can see just how soft they are, but they have a very, very special patented technology built in called copper Zenergy. What does that mean? These are infused with copper and zinc. So they are anti-odor, which is wonderful when you've been drinking a cup of coffee, or maybe you had some lunch with some onions and then you pop on your face covering and next thing you know, that's all you're smelling for the rest of the day. We're gonna take care of that. We're gonna have extreme breathability with these. 2 layers, so you're getting the proper protection that you need, and coverage that is amazing. I'm gonna pop this on and show you guys. This is the leopard print. You slip it on, first of all, complete adjustability back here with the ears. So whether you have a larger head like I do, maybe you have a smaller head and you need it to be a little bit tighter, you're going to be able to completely adjust that. You've got a nose wire, which I can press in, and now it's laying flat against my nose, flat against my face. And by the way, this wire comes all the way out to here. It stops right here, so complete customization there. I love that it's from the nose all the way down up under the chin, but completely breathable, feels amazing, and I know I've got that copper and zinc infused into the fabric, so you get all the benefits there as well. Now, these have always been a hit here at HSN since we brought them in. I will say we had a 2-pack of these, very popular. In fact, they're currently sold out on our own website, but the 2-pack was $20. So for our Today Special, we took the same exact face covering with the same exact benefits built in, and we doubled it. So instead of 2, today only, just for the next 2 hours, you're going to get 4, but we didn't double that $20 price. In fact, you're gonna get 4 of these tonight for $29.99. And I look at that and I think that breaks down to $7.50 per face covering to get one that has all of that great technology built in. And each one of these also comes with their own little sleeve, a little protection pocket, if you will, that you can slide open and close on the top here. So when you're not using it, it's easy to throw into your bag or maybe leave it in the car or a backpack. Also makes it great for giftability because there is no one out there right now, man or woman, who doesn't need a face covering. It's just the reality that we live in today. So if you're gonna wear one, why not wear one that fits better, feels better, has the benefits of copper and zinc infused into the fabrication, and that you can wash and reuse over and over again. It is a definite winner today, which is why so many of you have picked this up. I'm gonna show you what we have left, because as I mentioned, 52,000 and counting of these out the door. Right here in front of me is the purple and black, and you'll notice every single one of you will get 2 black, and then you'll get 2 of either the color or print, which by the way are brand new and completely exclusive to us here at HSN. So if you want the black with the purple, I only have a couple hundred left total. So these will definitely go in this presentation. So if you're looking to pick these up, I would do that pronto. Down here in the front, this is the one that I picked up today. I love animal print. And frankly, it's just a neutral in my wardrobe at this point. So you'll get 2 of the leopard print, again with 2 of the solid black. This has been our most popular all day long, and it's absolutely gorgeous. This is called the Roses and Black. So this has stripes with beautiful little roses, and you can see it right here on Donna. And again, that comes with 2 of the solid black. And then finally, for those of you who love a good camo print, we have got the gray camo. So you'll get 2 of the gray camo that will come with 2 of the black. If you're using FlexPay, which any of you can use at any time, it would be $10 to get all 4 of these home with all 4 of their cases, and are extended holiday returns. Where else can you go and pick up a face covering and then you decide you don't like it and you can return it? I know that's not gonna happen, but you have that option. And that's also really nice because if you are picking these up as a stocking stuffer or a giftable, you can hang on to them until the holiday season because you have through the end of January next year to decide whether or not these are for you. But I have to say, 52,000 of you out there cannot be wrong because you are loving our today's special. And I wanna welcome in our special guest, Laura Baker, to tell us all about them. Laura, it's been a busy, busy day for you, but that's because this is an absolute necessity now for everyone out there in our everyday lives.
Yeah, it truly is. And that's what Tommy Copper and Copper Life are all about. Copper Life is, you know, the sister company to Tommy Copper. They created us really just for HSN. So everything you see with Copper Life is actually exclusive for us here at the Home Shopping Network. The nice part about this is these are brand new colors, like you mentioned, for it. And the whole point of Tommy Copper is that they started out as a company that's all about wearable wellness, right? They want us to be able to get back to living our lives. And these days, wearing a face covering is part of that. In order to live our lives, we have to have one of these on. So what they've done is they've taken different face coverings and they started listening to our complaints, right? The breathability, the moisture, the smell, the sliding, they weren't staying in place. And they took all of those things, they listened to the CDC, and they created a face covering that actually allows us to be able to have some more comfort level as we wear them. So as you can see here, it covers all the way from the nose down to under the chin. On the sides, they're also flat. You mentioned that it has a flexibility factor in the ear area. It actually has an elastic band there, and in the elastic band, there is a silicone soft squishy toggle. So you can make it a little smaller or you can make it a little bit tighter. Even the nose area and the jawline actually have seams built in. The reason why they're done that way is so that the nose doesn't actually slide down underneath your nose. And then on the inside, you can see that it has a second layer. So the CDC recommends that cloth masks have 2 layers. This one has a breathable cotton blend on the inside. And then it's our patented technology there on the outside layer that is that copper and zinc infused. It's called Copper Zenergy, and it's actually infused into the fiber so it's never going to wash out. Speaking of washing, this is machine washable, and you can dry it, of course, and we're going to be able to let it stay in place. So I'll put it on for you so you can actually see how it stays in place while I'm talking to you. So you just slide it right over your ears, and then you pull it up, right? You pull it up into the nose and you put it into the position. This is the wiring right here. The wiring you don't feel because it's actually entirely encased in fabric. So it's not itchy or scratchy or pokey.
No.
But then you just squish it right here like this, right? So this does 2 things. One, I'm sitting here talking to you. If you've been watching any of the reporters on TV over the last few months and they're wearing different masks, you may notice that what they're doing is they're grabbing their masks and they're constantly lifting them up and over their nose because we're supposed to be wearing them over the nose and under the chin. Notice how I'm talking to you, and this is completely staying in place. The second thing that it does for eyeglasses wearers is a huge thing because it does not allow the fog to escape out the top of the mask, which means that if you're wearing readers or prescription glasses or sunglasses, you can actually see through them because of the fog. That patented technology, one last thing, and then I'm going to come back to you, Michelle. Listen, if you've ever drank a cup of coffee and then you put on your face covering, you might just knock yourself out. The first time I did it, I went, well, you wouldn't know I just brushed my teeth a little while ago, right? Because the coffee or onions or wine, maybe it's Friday night right now, maybe you're having a little glass of wine, right? Well, because it has a patented technology in here that's actually anti-odor, it actually helps to reduce that as well.
Yeah, it's always nice to be able to get something at an amazing value that you know you're going to use. How many times did you put your face covering on today, right? I mean, this is just, it's the reality we're in right now. It's something you absolutely have to have. And my opinion is if you have to do it and wear it, why not pick the best one? Why not pick one that goes above and beyond what any other face covering can do, right? So with this one, it's just jam-packed with features to make it better. All the things that Laura was talking about, this has gotta be one of the most comfortable face coverings I have worn. And I feel like even though it's touching every point of my face, as you guys will see, and it fits wonderfully, you just press it down and now it's like that custom fit. I still feel like I have plenty of room inside, if that makes sense, Laura. Like I don't feel like it's just all pressed up on my face.
It absolutely does. I mean, it's because it doesn't feel constricting like so many of the other face coverings out there. And it's because of the seams, the way that they're built, there actually is a little bit more room. So the front of the face covering is not squishing your nostrils or your lips right off the bat, right? So there's a little extra space in there to be able to breathe, to be able to talk. And that's why when you're talking, it doesn't move as much. It also doesn't muffle your sound quite as much. So you're actually able to, I mean, if you notice, you were talking with it on, I'm talking with it on, and we're still able to hear each other with it on. Where a lot of times what you'll notice is you're constantly asking somebody, what'd you say? I'm sorry.
Because you can't read their lips anymore, so it makes it hard.
Can't read the lips.
Yes. And this, I noticed too, how soft, I mean, look at how soft this one is. If you guys have any face coverings at home that feel super stiff, you know, they feel kind of scratchy on the face, they're really thick. I mean, this is really lightweight. It's extremely malleable. It has like a silky feel on the outside, but you've got that breathable cotton on the inside. 2 layers, moisture wicking, infused with copper and zinc, which we're gonna talk about that next. That is a patented technology that you're only gonna find with Copper Life from Tommy Copper. So anti-odor technology built in. Yes, adjustable ears. Yes, it has that nose wire. It's anti-fog because it fits so beautifully on your nose. There's nowhere for that fog to go. So you don't have to worry about it going up into your glasses. There's so many reasons to love these. In terms of value though, let me tell you why this is so great and why more than 52,000 of you have picked up our Today Special. Because Laura, we debuted maybe a couple of weeks ago or a couple of months ago, a 2-pack. We had a 2-pack of these fabulous face coverings with all the same technology. They blew out the door, they sold out. The 2-pack was $20. Still a great value considering all the technology in these face coverings. 2-pack, 20 bucks. We are giving you 4 of these today. And we didn't double the price, even though we're doubling the quantity. $29.99, you're gonna get all 4 of them. Each of them has their own, I love this little like case pouch that just zips right up on the top. Perfect for when you're not wearing them, so you can throw them in your bag, throw them in the car, put them in a backpack. But also if you're gifting, I mean, this is a stocking stuffer right here that we're talking about. Then you could slip it into its own case and pop that into a stocking. So it's really simple to do, but the value only lasts for the next hour and 45 minutes. We're coming up on the end of the day and we just sold out of the purple and black, they're telling me. So these are going quickly. This is your second to last chance to pick it up tonight. We only have one more presentation after this one. The black with leopard, that is gonna be the next one to go. So again, if you've got these in your cart, if you're waiting, I wouldn't wait too much longer. You gotta check out to be able to get it. You have through the end of January next year for returns if you decide that they're not for you. But I gotta say, the value is there, the quality is there, the technology is there. Everyone gets 2 solid black, which is wonderful. It's unisex, you can split these up, you can keep them all if you want. I look at this and I think, great, 2 for the hubby, 2 for me, and I'm a happy girl, I'm ready to go. But it's totally up to you how you wanna do these. So this is your leopard black. Over here, we have the stripe roses, and I think it's such a pretty design. You can see you've got this beautiful black and white stripe and then these little rose details. Donna's wearing it here. I mean, look, they're a necessity, but they're also an accessory, so why not have these fun prints on these as well? And then finally, the third option, completely unisex. This is the gray camo. So you'll get 2 of these with the gray background and the camo print, and then you'll get 2 of the black. $10 gets this home for you. At this price though, I always do shopping math, Laura. I'm looking at this and I'm like, that's $7.50 per face covering. And for all the technology that's built into these, that is an amazing value.
It's a phenomenal value. And if you think of anybody on your Christmas gift wishing list that you really want to give a little something to, but you don't necessarily want to drop a $20 bill on all these people, right? Sure. Like the hairdresser, the nail tech, maybe the person who's delivering your groceries now. There's lots of different people in our lives that we just want to show a little thank you to, but maybe not. But with this, the way that it's packaged, it's so easy just to slide into something really cute, put a little note on it and thank them. And it doesn't matter what size they are, because in this scenario, it truly is one size fits all, from the largest heads to the smallest heads. And I know several people who what they're doing is they're actually buying several different 4-packs, and they're keeping one camo for themselves, they're keeping one of the stripes for themselves and one of the leopards for themselves, and then they're gifting that second leopard camo stripe and the blacks to the men, right? And then the other ones to the women in their lives. And no matter who you come across, no matter who you need a gift for, whether it's the stocking stuffers, whether it's for the people in your family, or whether it's for some acquaintances that you want to say thank you to, everybody has to wear these. I mean, it's just a matter of life these days. This is what we're coming across no matter where we go. These signs are literally in every single store window we go to. National parks are requiring face coverings. Theme parks, if you're outside, are even requiring face coverings.
Right.
Some cities are saying you can't go for a run without them on, right? Well, imagine if you have one that's so constrictive, that's unbreathable, right? Which is one of the #1 complaints. I can't breathe in them. They're too constricting. Well, that's why we gave you a little extra room and design in the construction of this. So we designed it where it actually has that seaming at the nose and at the jawline. So it stays in place, but will actually allow you to have that breathe. And I'm not even sure, I can't remember, do we mention if these are moisture wicking? Because they are. So if you are running, or if you're working for 8, 9, or 10 hours in a row, or you're in, you know, some hotter conditions, you are going to be able to have some comfortability there because it actually takes that moisture up and away from your face. The anti-odor makes it more comfortable. The adjustable nose wire keeps it in place. And our patented Copper's Energy is really something, obviously it's special because it's patented and we're the only ones who own that. So I know you asked about that a couple minutes ago. I'll just address it now since we're on it. It's copper and it's zinc, and they're combined, okay? And what they are is they're actually infused into the fabrics. What that patent does is make this an anti-odor technology that's built into the mask. So that's why we talk about, you know, if you drink a cup of coffee, if you eat some onions, and you put other face coverings on, you'll notice that smell very strongly.
Right.
With this, that smell is significantly diminished because of the way that the anti-odor patented technology is built into here. But I don't want you to worry. It's not scratchy. You don't smell copper or zinc. You know, you're not feeling it. It's very soft to the touch. The inner lining is a cotton blend that's also really breathable. So it is that CDC recommended 2-layer face covering that you have. And then, of course, their recommendations are also that it is supposed to go up and over the nose when you wear it and down below the chin, and the sides are supposed to be flat. A lot of times we'll notice that people, when they wear them, what happens? Their sides are gaping wide open, right?
Right.
Well, that's not really doing us a lot of good if we have this huge open area right next to our nose and mouth. So you want it to be nice and flat. And then, of course, the adjustability on the ear loop makes it really nice because everybody from my 6'9" tall father can wear this all the way to my 5'4" tall mother. You know?
Look at the amount of coverage that you get with this. And honestly, the comfort factor is important, but also if it's comfortable and it's fitting you well, it's safer. Think about it. You're not having to adjust it all the time. You're not always doing this because your ears are just feeling raw because it's so tight behind the ears. These are completely adjustable. You're not constantly having it slide down and then pulling it back up on your nose because as you talk, it falls down because you've got this wonderful wire to make it fit beautifully. I guess what I'm saying is the more comfortable it is, the less likely you are to fuss with it, which goes completely against the reason we have to wear a face covering in the first place, right? You don't want to be adjusting it and pulling it down and putting it on. This is, without a doubt, in my opinion, the most comfortable, most breathable face covering I have had to date. I love the way it feels. I love the coverage I get, the customization with adjusting the ears and the nose wire. The fact that there's anti-odor technology, the fact that it is machine washable and you're gonna wear it over and over again. There's so many reasons to love this, but we are coming down to the wire in terms of getting it at this value. If you want this leopard and black, this is going to be the next one to sell out. You've seen, we just lost one earlier in this presentation. Thousands and thousands of you picking this up today. This is going to be your last opportunity. We only have one more airing, one more presentation of this Today Special after this one right now. So the Leopard Black is by far the most popular at the moment. So this is your opportunity to pick it up. Everyone gets 2 solid black and 2 prints. These are new prints. They're exclusive to us. Nobody has them. And they have all the benefits of copper and zinc built in. We also have the striped roses, has those beautiful stripes with little bits of roses in pink and blue, just really, really pretty on. And again, that comes with the 2 solid black. And then finally, your third option is here. It's the gray camo, which is a gray background with different shades of gray and black in the camo print. And that comes with the 2 solid black. Don't miss out on these. There's no sizing to choose. Men and women wear them. They're great giftables. They each come with their own little baggie when you're not wearing them or when you are gifting them. So dive in on this, you guys. One more presentation. in the next hour, and that is it for this. But you do have through the end of January next year to return them if you don't love them. So I don't want you to miss out. Laura, thank you so much. I'll see you in just about 45 minutes, my friend. We're gonna take a quick break and the shopping continues here at HSN. Don't go anywhere.